Welcome to English for All with Khadija USA, learning step by step at your own pace.
Eyes open to Unit to Lesson 9, Our Heroes.
Welcome back to Eyes Open to, designed especially for 8th grade. Open up your student books to Unit 2, Our Heroes. Page 21. Language Focus 1. Was, were. Complete the examples from the text on page 20. Anne Frank was a young Jewish girl. America wasn't on Columbus's map. They were there for 2 years. Amazingly, the students weren't hurt. Let's go ahead and take some time for grammar. Unit 2, was, were, affirmative and negative. I, he, she, it was calm. You, we, they were calm. Now for the negative. I, he, she, it wasn't calm. You, we, they weren't calm. Was and were are the past simple forms of be. He was a tennis player. They weren't actors. Section 1. Complete the sentences with was, were, wasn't, or weren't. At this time, go ahead, take your notebooks, completely copy this entry in your notebook, as well as the exercises on this page on the screen. Pause the video now and go ahead and do the exercises section 1, 1 through 6. Then unpause to get the corrections. Corrections. Section 1. Complete the sentences with was, were, wasn't, or weren't. Number 1. My friends were tired after the match. Number 2. You were late for school yesterday. Number 3. We weren't in class at 7 o'clock. Number 4. I was born in 2002. Number 5. Nelson Mandela wasn't from England. Number 6. It wasn't cold last night. Past simple, affirmative, negative, and time expressions. In the positive form, I, you, he, she watched TV last night. In the negative form, it, we, they didn't play tennis on Thursday. We use the past simple to talk about completed events and actions in the past. We played basketball yesterday. We often use time expressions such as yesterday, last week, at 6 o'clock in 2007, on Monday, etc., with the past simple to say when the action happened. For instance, my parents weren't at work at 6 o'clock. Past simple spelling. For verbs ending in E, we add D. The word like becomes liked. Live becomes lived. For verbs ending in consonants plus Y, we remove the Y and add IED. For example, copy becomes copied, COPIED. Study becomes studied, STUDIED. Another example, bully, bullied, BULLIED. The verbs ending in consonant plus a vowel plus consonant, we double the last consonant and add ed. Example, shop becomes shopped. S-H-O-P-P-E-D. Stop becomes stopped. S-T-O-P-P-E-D. Travel becomes traveled. T-R-A-V-E-L-L-E-D. Some verbs are irregular in the past simple. They don't follow any pattern. See the irregular verbs on the next slide. For now, let's go ahead and do an exercise for Section 2. Write sentences in the past simple. Now go ahead, do this, pause the video right now until you have completed 1 through 6 for the corrections. Corrections, Section 2. Write sentences in the past simple. Number 1. Mary Curry lived in Paris. Number 2. My dad flew to New York 5 days ago. Number 3. My friends didn't play football in the morning. Number 4. I won a race at school yesterday. Number 5. We didn't buy anything at the shopping center on Saturday. Number 6. My sister found some money on the floor. Irregular verbs. Infinitive, past simple, past participle. Go ahead and review this page for your irregular verbs and write them down in your notebooks. Was, were, questions and short answers. Was I friendly? Was he or she friendly? Was it friendly? Were you, we, they friendly? Now for positive answers. Yes, I, he, she, it was. Yes, you, we, they were. Now for the negative. No, I, he, she, it wasn't. No, you, we, they weren't. Now go ahead and do your quick exercise for Section 3. Write questions with the past simple of the verb be. Pause this video until you have done exercise 1 through 5. Resume for the corrections. Corrections, Section 3. Write questions with the past simple of the verb be. Number 1. Where was she born? Number 2. What was her first film? Number 3. What were her favorite subjects at school? Number 4. Were you interested in acting at school? Number 5. Was your father a film director? Past simple, questions and short answers. To ask the question, did I, you, he, she, it, we, they sleep? To answer affirmatively, yes, I did. Yes, you did. Yes, he did. Yes, she, it, they, we did. In the negative form, no, I didn't. No, you didn't. No, he didn't. No, she didn't. No, it, we, they didn't. Section 4. Read the answers and write questions in the past simple. Pause the video right now and do this exercise in your notebooks. Once you are finished, resume for your corrections. Corrections, Section 4. Read the answers and write questions in the past simple. Number 1. Where were you last night? Number 2. Who did you see at the restaurant? Number 3. When did your parents go on holiday. Number 4. Were you at the concert last night? Number 5. Did you study for the exam after school? Number 6. Why did you write about your grandmother? Section 2. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. He was, were, or weren't a famous tennis player 10 years ago. If you answered, he was a famous tennis player 10 years ago, excellent job. Go ahead, pause the video, and do number 2 through 6, then resume for corrections. Corrections, Section 2. Choose the correct answer. Number 2. You were very good at sport at primary school. Number 3. I was at home at 8 o'clock last night. Number 4. My friends were at football practice yesterday. Number 5. I wasn't at school last week. I was ill. Number 6. She was born in Ireland in 1991. Section 3. Past simple and time expressions. Complete the examples from the text on page 20. He started his journey in 1492. He didn't arrive in Asia. Section 4. Complete the sentences in the past simple with the words in brackets. Number 1 is done for you. I usually do my homework before dinner, but yesterday I did my homework after dinner. Now pause this video until you have done 2 through 6, then resume for your corrections. Section 4. Complete the sentences in the past simple with the words in brackets. Number 2. We normally have our lunch at school, but on Monday we had our lunch at home. Number 3. I often swim in the swimming pool, but last summer I swam in the lake. Number 4. I visit my grandparents on Sundays, but last weekend I visited my grandparents on Saturday. Number 5. My mom teaches at my brother's school, but when I was little, she taught at my school. Number 6. I study in the library every day now, but 3 years ago I studied in the library once a week. Section 5. Complete the text with the verbs in brackets. Listen and write. Marie Curie was a scientist. She lived in Paris, France. But she wasn't French. She was from Poland. She met her husband, Paris, at university in Paris, and together they discovered radium. Many of the teachers at the university didn't want Marie to teach there because she was a woman, but in 1906 she made history and became the first woman to teach at the university, 3 years after becoming the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Section 6. Order the time expressions in the box. Start with the most recent. Pause the video once again until you have completed that, then resume for your correction. Corrections 4. Section 6. Order the time expressions in the box. Start with the most recent. This morning, yesterday, last weekend, 4 days ago, when I was little. Now your turn. Section 7. Get out your notebooks and we will be writing sentences about what some people you know did and when. Use the events below and the time expressions in exercise 6. Then compare your sentences with your partner. Have fun. Now go ahead and watch Wildlife Hero, brought to you by Discovery Education and Cambridge Press. Ask yourself the questions. Why is Yanya's job special? And why did she become a vet? Why did she shoot the rhino in the video? Enjoy the video.
Wildlife Hero. This is South Africa. It has hundreds of different kinds of animals. Meet Yana Pretorius. She's a special kind of vet. She moves animals from places where they are in danger from hunters. Yana's job is very dangerous because the animals are wild, but it's a very important job. Why did Yana become a vet? When she was 5 years old, her father took her to a wildlife park. From that moment, she knew. Today, Yana's looking for a rhino. She's going to take it to a new home. To do this, Yana shoots the rhino with a sedative, and it falls asleep. But something is wrong. Was the sedative too strong? Yana gives the rhino another type of medicine. Yana and her team wait. Finally, the rhino wakes up. He's okay. And ready to go to his new home. Why does Yana do this dangerous job? It's because the black rhino is an endangered species. That means there is a very small number of them in the world. Once, there were just 100 of them in South Africa. But because of people like Yana, now there are 1,000. Yana loves her job. She says that each animal is different and special in its own way, and she wants to help them all.
Listening. Page 22. A conversation. Look at the advertisement. What is Young Heroes?
CD 1. Track 18. Listen to the conversation.
Did you watch TV last night?
No. What was on?
Young Heroes.
What's that?
They give prizes to young musicians, artists, and sports people.
So why is it called Young Heroes?
Because they also give a prize to 3 young heroes.
How did they choose them?
Well, their friends and family sent their names to the program. Then, a group of famous people chose 3.
Who were the winners? What did they do?
Well, the first winner was Mike. He started helping a charity when he was 9. This charity wants to build more schools in poor countries.
Cool.
He's a really funny person. Last year he made a TV program which made everyone laugh, and so they gave more money to his charity.
Who else won a prize?
Then there was Lisa. When she first started secondary school, she was very quiet and she had a difficult time.
So what did she do?
She decided to make a website for other students who felt the same. She finds friends for them.
What a kind person. Who was the third hero?
That was Alan. When he was younger, he was very ill and he nearly died.
Is he okay now?
Yes. He spent several years in hospital. He's better now, but he still has problems walking. The amazing thing is that he's always cheerful.
And very brave.
In his free time, he gets money for the hospital.
Wow. I'd like to give my mum a prize. She's my hero.
Section 3. Listen again if you need to and answer the following questions. Pause the video now until you have answered those 6 questions and then resume for corrections. Section 3. Corrections. Number 1. Who do they give prizes to? They give to young musicians, artists, and sports people prizes. Number 2. How did the program choose the winners? First, their friends and family sent their names to the program. Then, a group of famous people chose 3 winners. Number 3. What did Mike do last year? He made a TV program which made everyone laugh. Number 4. What does Lisa do for other young people? She finds friends for students who are quiet and have a difficult time. Number 5. Is Alan still ill? No. 6. What does Alan do when he isn't studying? He gets money from the hospital. Vocabulary. Adjectives of character. Look at the pictures and complete the sentences with the words in the box. Then listen and check. Take a moment and do this exercise 1 through 8. Then unpause the video and listen and check.
CD 1, track 19. Listen and check. 1.
Stephen is very quiet. He didn't say anything in class today.
2.
Becky's really funny. She made us laugh a lot at the party.
3.
Ben's very serious. We went to see a funny film, and he didn't laugh at all.
4.
Anna's really brave. She went on everything at the theme park.
5.
Alice is so cheerful. When we went on holiday together, she was happy every day and smiled at everyone.
6.
Jack was calm when the accident happened. He wasn't afraid, and he called the police.
7.
Andy is really friendly. He made lots of new friends at summer camp.
8.
Tanya is very kind to animals. She gave a cat some food last week, and then she found it a home.
Now, Section 5, your turn. Go ahead, take out your notebooks and write 5 sentences about people you know using the adjectives above in exercise 4. Example, my little sister is brave. Last week she caught 3 mice and 6 spiders. Page 23, Language Focus 2, was, were questions. Section 1, complete the examples from the listening on page 22. I, he, she, it. Who was the third hero? Was the show good? Short answer is yes, it was. No, it wasn't. You, we, they. Who were the winners? Were you at school? Yes, we were. No, we weren't. Section 2. Order the words to make questions with was and were. Pause the video. Go ahead and do this exercise in your notebook. Once you have done it, resume this video for your corrections. Section 2. Corrections. Number 1. Where were you at this time yesterday? Number 2. What time were you at school this morning? Number 3. Who were your friends at primary school? Number 4. Where were you born? Number 5. Who was your first English teacher? Number 6. What was your favorite TV program 5 years ago? Past Simple Questions, Section 4. Complete the examples from the listening on page 22. Questions. What did she do? How did they choose them? Number 3. Did you watch TV last night? Section 5. Read the answers, then complete the questions. Number 1 is done for you. What did you have for breakfast? I had toast and hot chocolate. Number 2. Where did you buy your shoes? I bought them in the department store. Number 3. What time did your mother come home? She came home at 8 o'clock. Number 4. Who did you walk to school with? I walked with my friends. Number 5. Where did your parents live before? They lived in Paris. Number 6. What did your teacher study at university? She studied maths. Section 6. Write questions in the past simple. Number 1 as an example. When did you start secondary school? Now go ahead and pause the video, do exercises 2 through 6, and then resume for corrections. Section 6, Corrections, Number 2. Who did you meet at the weekend? Number 3. Where did you go on holiday last summer? Number 4. What did your family watch on TV last night? Number 5. How did you get to school this morning? Number 6. What sports did you play yesterday? Workbook, page 18, Unit 2, Language Focus 1. Was, were. Section 1. Circle the correct words. Section 2. Complete the sentences with was or were, wasn't or weren't. Past simple, affirmative and negative. Section 3. Circle the correct words. Section 4. Complete the newspaper story with the past simple form of the verbs in the box. Section 5. Your friend Paul lost something last week. Answer the questions with full sentences using the words in brackets. Time expressions. Section 6. Order the sentences with time expressions. Start with the most recent. Now Section 7. Explore. Expressions with make. Match the sentences beginning 1 through 6 with the sentence endings A through F. Workbook, page 19, Listening and Vocabulary. Adjectives of character. Number 1. Using the clues to complete the crossword. Section 2. Circle the correct words. Listening. Section 3 and 4.
Track 2. Listen and choose.
Welcome to the program. Last month, we reported on a group of teenagers attacked by a black bear in Alaska. Today, I'm talking to one of the boys. Jonah, you and 2 other friends were seriously injured. How are you now?
We're all out of hospital, thanks.
Good. So, how did the attack happen?
We were on a survival course in Alaska. We had 3 weeks with our instructors, and then we were on our own for 5 days.
And when did this happen?
On the second evening, we were camping near a river, and we were tired, so we had dinner early. I was in my tent when somebody screamed. When I ran out, I saw the bear.
What did you do?
Well, the teachers on the survival course gave us clear instructions. Don't run away from the bear. Lie on the ground so the bear thinks you're dead. Some people in the group did that, but I didn't. I screamed and ran down to the river.
And did the bear come after you then?
Yes, it attacked me and then the others. After a few minutes, it disappeared. It all happened really fast.
Did the rescue service come?
No, we phoned them, but they couldn't fly the helicopter at night.
So, what did you do?
We waited till morning. I was badly hurt on my head, neck and stomach, but I was lucky. Tracy Smith, one of the other teenagers, had special training with the ambulance service. She stayed calm and knew exactly what to do. She looked after us all night in the camp.
So she saved your life?
Yes, she was incredible. I'd like to say thanks, Tracy.
Now finish exercise 3 and 4 and continue to your next lesson. Language Focus 2, page 20 of your workbooks. Was, were, questions. Section 1. Complete the questions and short answers in the grammar table. Section 2. Put the words in order to make questions, then write the answers. You can check your answers on page 20 of the student's book. Past simple questions. Section 3. Complete the questions to a teenager who sails across the Atlantic alone. Use the question, words, and words in brackets to help you. Section 4. Write questions in the past simple about the underlined information. Section 5. Imagine you are interviewing Tim Berners-Lee. Read the answers and write the correct questions. Section 6. Explore the suffix ness. Circle the adjectives in the box that do not add ness to make a noun. Section 7. Complete the sentences with words from exercise 6. Thank you for watching this video. See you again. Please don't forget to tick subscribe, like, and hit the golden bell for more videos. See you in the next video.